Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are. Today is February 11, 2019. This is a midday market update, so let's go and take a look at the breadth. And before we do that, just run down the stat quick a little bit. Here, the Dow Jones Industrial is down 42 points. The S&P is up a little bit over half a point, and the Nasdaq 100 down slightly 1.5 points, and the Russell 2000 is positive 8 points, and the composite Nasdaq Composite 8.5 points positive, and the Dow Jones Transportation is really strong. It's up 101 points over, at plus 1%. And the crude oil is down about 49 cents, and the gold is still kind of hovering around that 1313 area and testing that. Right now it's down $7.20 at 1311.30. Okay, so let's take a look at the ES. We off the ES, we're going to take a look at that. The ES is down 1.25 point, and the NQ is down 0.5 point. So let's go and take a look at the market internal. As you can see, the overnight inventory was basically net long, and the market gapped up. And you can see that the up-down volume ratio been positive. Also, the up volume been above the more than the down volume. And the ratio is 1.51 in the New York Stock Exchange and 1.29 in the Nasdaq and 2.07 in the Russell 2000. The advanced decline is also positive right now in the New York Stock Exchange. The advancer is ahead of the decliner by 709 issues, and in the Nasdaq is the advancer is ahead of the decliner at 707 issue. Also looking at the cumulative tick, it's been positive. Got a little bit about 800 in the New York Stock Exchange. Did not see any minus 800. And in the Nasdaq, it's also running positive, cumulative. So it seems like today the breadth is mainly positive for today, and today is Monday, and it is one of those option expiration. And mostly, I think in the recent past, Monday seems to be a little bit of a bias update, if I'm not wrong on that. But these kind of stuff, it doesn't really matter anyway. I mean, it could go either way. Just trade the price action. It's just kind of a lot of time when I see people looking at these seasonality stuff, it just cracks me up. So but I guess you could find whatever reason for the market to do whatever it does. So it's just a matter of finding to suit your narrative. But looking at the price action here, the ES open up, open out of range and came down, tested the the IB low after we put in the IB low, but it's been holding above the overnight high. So right now just kind of hovering the IB low here, so we'll see, is it going to come down and test this overnight high, because the gap got filled, right? So right now the market's still holding up, and wouldn't be surprised that we see a little bit dip down and then come back up. But we'll take a look at that a little bit more closely later on. And the NQ, same thing, pretty much. Open out of range, and open test, came back down, and then tested the IB low few times. Right now it's trading below that. So looking at the NQ, it looks like it's want to come down to this overnight low. So we'll see if it's going to come down and test that overnight low before it make a little bit bounce back up to into the IB range. All right, so that is the breadth, and let's go and take a look at the index, the daily candlestick chart on the ES. So you can see it's still hovering in this area, right? Okay, so in this range here, all right, and I'm still looking at this. Let me get this basically here, all right. So still, this 2675, it got closed last week, maybe close, and right now it's coming back up at this upper edge at this 2712.25, and there is a high volume node here. Okay, so this about 2730, and got to keep an eye on that. I think we still probably get a little bit more of a pullback because I'm still looking for this thing to come down and tag this 2675 and possibly tag the Fed day, seeing a decline. But anything could happen. I mean, it could just come up, get up to this 2800 before it pull back. So we're just kind of watching this this zone here to see how the price play. Is it going to break out and take out this high? And take out this high, then we're probably looking at this a run to that 2800. But if it come down one more time, then I think this will be a much better push to the 2800 if it come down here before it it pushes us up. Okay. And let's go take a look at the volume profile. And look at the volume profile. You can see that it came down. Right now it's doing a little bit one time framing up now. We got two time framing down and then it's come up. So here's the key, right? We basically want to see, is it going to come back up above this these high here? And if it does, then basically looking at the upper level of this range, probably going to get tagged first before we see the Fed day FOMC's announcement level at 26.55. Okay, so and on the market profile, see that there's still quite a few of these down here that need to get resolved, and then if it get pushed up here, go to the 2800, then these will get resolved. So today it filled out a couple of these single print. We'll take a closer look on the next chart. Let's go and do that now. Looking at the daily profile, and as I was saying, here's the single print from last Friday, so you can see that kind of fill out a couple of those, and there are still a couple more. All right, okay, so we'll see. This might come down and fill this thing, and maybe even come down close to tag this 2692, but the internal is positive, so so most likely will probably come down, maybe shake a little bit and then come back up, because there is a pin. I'm not sure what's going to pin, what they are going to pin it yet. I haven't looked at the open interest on today's option, open interest on the SPY. But also the other thing is looking at the volume profile. It's a nice Gaussian distribution so far, very balanced with a very prominent point of control here, somewhere around this 2710. So, and there's not much happening here on the high and the low, so doesn't mean that it can come down to the overnight low and then put in a new low of the day. Right, so or come back and take out the IB high and put in the high of the day. So we'll see, but right now it seems to be very balanced, and wouldn't be surprised it's gonna, right now it's trading below the today's developing value area. Right, so we'll see, maybe we get a little bit test of the the overnight low here. Okay, so that is the midday update, and hopefully your day has been going well. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber on my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button and make sure to click on that bell icon so you get notification whenever I do a video such as this, or whenever I upload a new video. So thank you for watching and have a great day.